Hey everyone, it's Lisa from DAnaugustnails and welcome back to the channel. So, been a while, huh? Okay. So we're gonna get into some nail art using the thumbnail, so let's get into it. Those were the tips, and here are some products I'm gonna be using. First is Gershon's base coat and top coat, and then second is gonna be You.The Aquamarine, which is like one of their manicure gel, and these are just the products we're gonna use for the first few steps of the nail art. So I have buffed the surface of these tips, and then I'm going in with a thin coat of the Gershon base coat, and then I'm going to cure for 30 seconds. So yeah, I'm trying something new where I'm showing you what I'm using for each step. Hopefully this makes it easier to sort of follow along. Here is the artwork that we're going to be doing, and I think I applied maybe 2 to 3 coats of this You.Nails Aquamarine. Let me just tell you right now, their gels really ain't it. Like, they ain't it at all. I don't know what else to say. It's just not. So I got these from the mystery box, and yeah, man, they ain't it. And it's such a beautiful color too, to not be as opaque as it should have been. Like, it's You.Nails. It's You.Nails. So extremely disappointed. I don't think that covers it. Anyway, I'm doing thin coats. I'm curing for 60 seconds in between. So now I'm showing you my next colors. This is, which color was this? Oh hell, that went by so quickly. Anyway, 1477. Oh, I think that was Mega Jam. Yeah, that was Mega Jam. Model 1's 1477, and then Model 1's, is that Cherry? Yes, that's Model 1's Cherry. And then Model 1's 09. So these are all like deep magenta-y colors. So now we're going for the first step. Remember, I showed you guys that full picture, and it consisted of 4 steps to get to the full orchid. So let's just go into the first step, which is me using my Moreca brush. And I'm going into, I'm pretty sure this is Mega Jam, that You.Nails potted gel paint. I'm going to let you know right now that I am not impressed with these either. They're mission control gels. Not a fan. Whatever. But I got it, so I'm going to use it. Anyway, so I've outlined the first orchid at the top. And I'm doing the second one. You know, it's worth mentioning that this was the second attempt. I hated the first orchid, but loved the second orchid, but obviously that wasn't going to work. And I hadn't cured them, thankfully. So I just erased both of them and then started all over again. So I'm drawing the individual petals, and the thing about the orchids is they have the most irregular positioning of the petals. Obviously this is adding to their beauty, but yeah, super irregular. Um yeah, man. So I do the food tours, you guys, and there's actually a cool spot that we've now been going to on a food tour, and they have some orchids growing. So hopefully I'm able to like insert a little clip, a little video, or a little picture or something to show you guys what that looks like, because the orchids are attached to trees in like the coolest way, and they're just growing. All right, so got the outline ready. Cool. Going in there with Mega Jam. And I'm just making sure these brush strokes are very thin and light, and not as opaque. Not that You.Nails Mission Control could give me something opaque. Anywho, no shade but shade. And I'm just filling in those outlines, that negative space. And I'm pretty sure I cured the outline at this point. Yeah, so in the center of the flower, I've left a bit of a space, obviously, because that is going to be where I forget the parts of the plants. But anyway, it's the part of the plant that's basically that core that sits in the middle of the petals that connects to the stem. And I think I have it, but I don't want to say it out loud. Anyway, moving on to the second portion of the art. We are going to be adding a bit of definition. So I am actually doing this with another coat of Mega Jam. So the first coat was just about getting it filled in there. And those brush strokes created very interesting detail within themselves. You can see it just with me filling out the one petal. You could see other details on the other petals that I just did that very, translucent. shade on, coat on, but now I'm adding the second coat to add a bit more definition. And so now I'm going in with Model One's Cherry, and we're more definition, more. You know what I mean? Like let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go in. Am I still using my Moreca brush, which is that rose gold one? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm still using it. This is my favorite brush. Yeah. So, as you can see, I am working this cherry into corners and creating like defining shadow lines for sure, because yeah, this these little things that you do, they are going to add so much dimension. You've no idea. You guys have seen on my channel quite a bit of art that I've done, all of which I'm proud of, especially being able to track growth, and especially the part of it that was, basically achieved through collaborations with other women that pushed themselves and in turn pushed me. But these little things, they just add so much definition, and yeah, I was really excited but nervous to get this done. And I actually completed this like maybe 5 or so weeks ago. So, yeah. Here is a clip of just a quick little loaded hot dog sandwich. Yeah, I eat like this all the time. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm kidding. No, not really. Anyway, so to continue with the detailing portion of the situation, I am now using Model 1 Solid Gel Cream number 09. You know what's unfortunate is that Model 1s does not sell these potted gel forms anymore individually, period, at all. They sell them in kits that are like anywhere from 35 to $60, and I'm like, yo, I know y'all tripping, right? But sometimes the kits are inexpensively sold on Amazon by Model Ones. I could never begin to explain why they're selling it ridiculously expensive on their website but cheaper on Amazon. But hey, I go where the deals are. Okay, that's what I do. But they do have these solid gel compacts now, and I'm just like I'm gonna try it just because I love this product so much. I just, man, I'd be so upset if they reformulated it and it didn't get better. It just sucked. That's where I'm at. Also, it's such a little bit, but at the same time, it is 9 colors in one place. That would be 9 individual pots normally for me. Anyway, okay. I feel like I'm showing, yeah. Okay, so I'm showing you the same picture. And the reason for that is not because we've moved to a different step. It's the same step. I'm just letting you know, helping you to compare where we're at to what we're trying to go for. So that's what I'm doing. But now officially, we're moving on to a next step. And this is where we're going to be working with a bit of white to soften the edges of those petals. And at the same time, we're going to be really defining those lines. So I'm coming in with, I don't think that I showed you guys this, but this is definitely Model 1 Solid Gel Cream number 2 in Angel White, as well as 1323, Model 1's 1323 in the white. Still using that, yes, still using that rose gold Moreca brush. And what I've started to do is dot it on certain, the white on certain spots, because I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I don't want to keep dipping into the pot. Like, I'll just work from one section to the next, but the white is already going to be on the nail. And so, like, after I've gotten the outer linings of the flower, I start sort of feathering in excess white into, the center space of each petal. Bit more definition isn't going to kill this art. You know what I mean? More is more in this case. Don't be trying to apply more is more to makeup on your face and tell what Lisa told you to do it. So here we are. I think this is 962, but it's so light I can't really see. And then this is Santa's Mousse from Model 1s, I hope. And then Missy's Gel Polish Series number 3. I think that's Mocha. I'm going to wait. Yeah, that's Mocha. Because now we're going to get into that center part. So here is this is basically supposed to be the finished look. So here we are. I'm applying 962 from Beetles in the center. And based on what I'm drawing, you can tell which part of the flower I'm focusing on right now. So I got a bit of an outline going, and then I'm filling it in. And I really like this creamy color. I'm actually quite surprised by beetles, you guys. Like, I got this in a friend mail. She know who she is, and she's beautiful, and she supports me. And it's like introductions to beetles. That might have been like something that is something that's amazingly that had happened to me. So I'm just ever grateful. I don't know where that southern accent came from, but I'm taking mocha number. What number is this? Number 3. And I did the outline, yeah, with the same brush. You guys, this is like one brush art, and I'm sort of feathering it down because I don't want this to be too opaque. The sort of definition from that really like mannequin yellow creamy color, from that color to the mocha, isn't supposed to be that dark. So I'm just feathering it in. Actually, no, that was Santa's mousse. This is mocha number 3. This is mocha number 3. And the reason I was feathering it out at the very beginning is because now I can come in with mocha number 3 and add the appropriate amount of definition to create a bit of opacity, but also, again, not too much. Yeah, you guys. So, as you guys know, you don't know, I use iMovie for editing. Yeah, free music on there, or so you think. One of my friends got copyrighted like a month ago over some music that's technically free because we bought our phone, so we have a license to use this stuff. But anyway, child, I just turned the music all the way down, and I will continue to talk straight through it because I wish someone would play with me like that. I don't wish it. Like, please don't try to mess with me just because you think I'm inviting it. What I'm saying is, don't do that. Like, don't do that just to mess with someone on YouTube. Please go about your business and have a blessed day, and don't mess with people, because for the purchasing of the phone, we have a certain degree to be able to use this, like a certain length. Anyway, I'm using 967 from Beetles, and then color number 13, which is a solid gel color from Model 1s. Now we're about to go draw the stem, and I did because this is such a thick solid gel cream, and I feel like, at the same time, I'm kind of like, I'm bragging about it because it's awesome, but I feel bad that you guys can't get it because I do use a lot of this Model 1 solid gel cream. Well, anyway, I've watered it down a little bit, yeah, with some top coat, and you can still see it. I'm just creating some swivelly lines, and because my art is not, condensed to that, or contained within that one nail, it's drawn over a span of 3 nails. I had to get crafty with my stem, you guys. Like, I took it over a few nails, as you can see, some of the petals of the orchid is continued on a secondary nail. And so I have to, on and off. You don't get to see it on the camera a lot, but I had to keep bringing the nails together to make sure that everything was symmetrical. You know what I mean? Like, when I put them together, like, everything falls into place. So I'm drawing the petals, wonky little shape. Sorry, not the petals, the stem, in a wonky sort of a shape. No rhyme or reason. I've seen orchids, yeah, and they grow with, like, the petals are kind of like not, not very traditional. They do kind of they a little wonky like this, for real though. So I have cured this for a full 60 seconds, and I think I'm adding just a bit of white to it right now, just to create a bit of definition on the stem. And that's a tiny freaking stem. I don't need to be trying to create no definition on here, but here I am. And oh, I'm looking in the corner, and you guys, I switched up a brush. I'm using my blue Mareca brush, which is a slightly thinner and longer than the rose gold one, and it's just in the, in the spirit of using something that I haven't used before, like the Young Nails Aquamarine, this Mareca brush, like the Mega Jam, the Beetles, you know what I mean? So I'm taking drops of 1967, which is that Beetles really beautiful dark brown, and I'm creating a bit of shadowing of the stem onto the nail. So yeah, and this is being done with a gold detail brush. This is a very, very thin brush. I love it for this sort of work. As you can see, it just be gliding like butter, butter, butter across these nails. But look at how gorgeous those crystals are in that brush. So now is top coat time, and I'm showing you the finished look next to what I've created. I'm coating it with the Gershon's top coat and going to be curing it for a full 60 seconds. So you guys, that's the end of the artwork in the season of spring, man. You know, orchids, dude, orchids. Hopefully I will include the picture of the real orchids towards the end.
All right, you guys, I promised you footage of the orchids that are growing at Hillside House, and here they are. Yeah. Definitely one of the coolest places that I get to come, and I'm super lucky. All right, so I was mentioning how they were like attached. If you guys look real close, that is a woman's pantyhose, like a bit of a stocking, just attached to the tree, and after a while it just becomes a part of said tree that it was attached to. So this is pretty dope. Anyway, kind of wish you guys were here to take it all in. All right.
But thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Look forward to the product list below. And here's a video and picture of the finished product. Love you guys for watching. See you soon. Bye.